Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Paralegal Certificate Course informational webinar from CLS by BARBRI. We'll get started here in just a moment to allow time for everyone to join us. Our webinar today is going to start with a presentation from our Business Development Director, Stephanie Elio. And following that, we'll be here for about 10 or 15 minutes to answer your questions live. So please be sure to put your questions as you have them in the Q&A feature below. And either one of our enrollment counselors who's working in the background here will answer you directly, or we'll address it during the live Q&A. And don't worry, if we don't get to your question, we'll give you all of our contact information for you to reach out to us after the webinar. So with that, I'm going to introduce Stephanie from CLS, who will get our presentation started today. Take it away, Stephanie.
Thanks, Emily. Today, we are all here for the same purpose. That is to learn about the Paralegal Certificate course. So some quick rules, like Emily said, we do have some enrollment counselors in the background to ask questions for you. You can do those in the Q&A. When you do, please, we want to try to get to as many as possible. So make your questions relevant and be kind. We will get to as many as possible. Today, we're going to talk about who CLS by BARBRI actually is. We're going to take a deep dive into the online learning platform and the different formats that we have for that. We'll take a look at the course overview itself, those learning outcomes, actually what you're going to learn by taking this program. We'll talk about digital badges. We'll talk about the career outlook and how to enroll. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. CLS by BARBRI. We have actually been around since 1980. We are in our 42nd year of training paralegals specifically and legal support staff. That is our specialty. We are, as of the last few years, part of BARBRI Global and very proud to be part of BARBRI. BARBRI is the world leader in legal education, distance learning, training, and certification. And CLS in its own right, as I stated, has been training legal support staff for 42 years. So pretty strong track record there. Reasons to enroll in our courses. We work very hard to maintain affordable tuition. We deliver flexible formats. Everybody's a little bit different. Everybody's schedules are different. So however you want to learn, hopefully one of our formats is going to be a fit for you. The credibility of our training not only is our curriculum and all the skills taught up to date, on pace with the current industry, we employ licensed attorneys and high-ranking paralegals to teach our courses. They are experienced and professional. We've got many other courses in addition to the paralegal certificate that we're talking about today. Things like legal nurse consultant, medical professional legal consultant. We've got a legal secretary course, legal investigation, multiple levels of legal research training, and a slew of others. For an entire catalog, you can absolutely view that on our website, and a syllabus for each. So if you wanted to look at more information about another course beyond this one, those are available directly on our website. And this video, in addition to others that we've done like this, are also posted on our website for other courses. All of our curriculum, I do want to reiterate, is designed and updated on a regular basis to remain on pace with the current industry. And we train more paralegals than any other program on the planet in regards to specifically training paralegals and legal support staff. Our graduates come through the program initially, they get trained, they go to work, they come back for additional training thereafter, and they are out in the field working. Many, many years of our graduates are out there today. Let's talk about the online learning formats. Previously, we delivered our online in one online format. It's a 14-week training delivered over 2 7-week sessions, and we have 6 start dates per year. That is still available. The next one is coming up on May 2nd. In our traditional online format, you do go through the entire curriculum. As I said, it's a 14-week training delivered in 2 7-week sessions. The slide says 8, but they are 7. We'll fix that. There are included in that online forum discussion boards where you're able to communicate with instructors or with your classmates. There is an email tool for easy communication with your instructor. This online course is instructor-led. There's weekly assignments that are assigned on Monday, typically due on Sunday. That's really designed to help you stay on track through that 14-week training. There is a 10-day break in between those 2 sessions, and our students have 24/7 access to the portal. So even though assignments are posted on Monday and due on Sunday, you're never required to be online at any particular time of day or day of the week for that matter. Students that are registered for this program receive, upon launch of the course, the first day of the course, they receive a username and a password that will grant 24/7 access to that system. So if you're working full time, if you've got a busy family schedule, you don't have to log on Monday morning. Sometime during that week, you need to log in, figure out what the written and reading assignments are for the week. The instructor will post them, and then your deadlines are typically going to be at the end of the week. So whenever you do log in, it's entirely up to you. You do have that flexibility. 5 a.m., 2 in the afternoon, 6 o'clock at night, it really doesn't matter, whatever works for you. But there is a very specific start date and end date to that program. In comparison to the next format that we're going to talk about, which is our online flex. Our online flex uses the same online platform. You've still got the email tools to communicate with instructors. You still have a dedicated instructor. You still have 24/7 access to the portal. However, there is not a specific start and end date. You could start anytime you're ready. It is more of an asynchronous delivery, wherein you start any day you want. You have 6 months in which to complete your training and get through all the modules, all the lessons, and that clock starts ticking the day you register. So the traditional online format, 14 weeks. Start, the next opportunity is May 2nd, and you're going to finish up in August. With this flex format, you start tomorrow, you've got up to 6 months. You can work slow, fast, you can take a break anywhere in that 6 months, but you're going to control your pace. The option is still available to interact with an instructor, just like the other platform. This is a chart which you can view on our website if you've communicated with our enrollment counselors and you want to have more information about formats. They can email you a link to this chart so that you have it to kind of review and look over at your leisure. Basically, we've got the 2 formats we just discussed, the online and online flex. We also do live lectures, which at this point in time are delivered via Zoom. Those have very specific start and end dates. The next opportunities to take a live lecture course would be in July. Our text-only format is specifically designed for people that don't have access to the internet. It literally is an old-fashioned correspondence course. Those folks get up to 12 months to complete the course, and it is self-paced as well. So if you'd like to have a copy of this chart, please reach out to our enrollment counselors. They're happy to send you a link to it or send it to you via email. And you can do that by calling us on our 800 number, which will be at the end of this presentation, or you can certainly call us direct. We are available from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. How do we grade and what kind of time commitment are you looking at? At CLS, we do and provide job skills training. Our students come here not to earn a degree. They have no intention of being here for 2 to 4 years. Most of our students already have a degree It's not required that you do. This is continuing and professional education. It is open enrollment. So the minimum requirement would be that you have a high school diploma, not because we're going to ask you to provide that document, but because the courses are taught on a college level. You need to have college level reading and writing skills to be successful in this program. And we want you to be successful. Not only do we want you to be successful in completing it, we want you to be competent when you leave this program and go out in the real world to do the job. That's why what you see on the screen right now is our minimum grading policies. Every assignment that you do, every test you take, every quiz that you have, you will be required to score 70% or higher. That is the minimum passing score on every assignment. So first question that's going to come to your mind, what happens if I don't? It's not the end of the world. You're not going to fail the program. We want you to be successful. If for some reason you do not pass a test, a quiz, an assignment, you will be given feedback by your instructor to kind of steer you in the right direction, help you understand why you were not successful in that particular event, and you will be given an opportunity to redo it. We're here to learn. This requirement is not to be punitive. It is to ensure that when you complete the program, when you earn your certificate and your digital badge, you are ready to go to work. All of these courses are taught and designed for busy adult learners. You should expect to spend anywhere from 8 to 12 hours per week on the coursework. A lot of that is reading. There's a ton of reading in this program. When you look at the books required for the program, they are significant, and you're going to be doing a lot of reading out of them. These are also books that you will use in your career. So not only will you use them for this course, but you're going to use them later. Things like the Uniform System of Citation. That's a reference book that you're going to need long term. If you are spending more than 8 to 12 hours a week on this course, and that time frame is going to vary a little bit, it gets kind of personal depending on your personal reading comprehension. Can you grasp things on a first read, retain them well, put them back out in your own words quickly? You're going to be on the low end. If you're the type of person that needs to read things multiple times for better retention and comprehension, you're going to be on the longer end. But if you are pushing 15 to 20 hours a week on this course, we advise that you reach out to your instructor. Ensure you're on the right track, that you're not potentially overthinking something, that you're going down a rabbit hole. This really is designed for busy folks. Many of our students have full-time jobs. Everybody who's got a family, they're busy. There's lots going on. This is designed to do that too. We do provide ongoing administrative and technical support for all of our students. And again, I'm going to say it multiple times through this presentation, we encourage communication with instructors and our staff. Everyone at CLS is here to help you be successful in reaching your goals. To get a little insight into past students, because we have many, 42 years creates a lot of students and a lot of graduates. There are testimonials throughout our social media that we encourage you to review. There's also a full page on our website. Every single one is written by a student that has taken this course. And they don't all talk about paralegal. Some are about other courses, but paralegal is the flagship course that we teach. So the majority will center around that particular course. Little bit of the overview. On our website, as I mentioned earlier, you can see a full syllabus for every course that we offer. The syllabus is really a very comprehensive document. And if you haven't already viewed it, I encourage you to do so. You'll be given one after you register from the instructor, but this is something that you can see before you register. We want you to know what we're going to be teaching. All the course objectives are listed. The grading policies that I just stated are reiterated in that syllabus. It reviews the textbooks that are required. The syllabus even includes the reading charts. So if you're looking to begin our online program, the 14-week online course with classmates on May 2nd, or if you're looking to start the flex format, you could start reading before your books even, or before the course date actually starts. If you're going to register a little bit later, like next week, 2 weeks from now with the flex, you could read the syllabus and get your books early, start in advance. That syllabus can be reached. We can send you links from the enrollment counselors, or you can certainly navigate it on our website. Pretty easy to find. Emily will recap that at the end for us, how to navigate to that particular part of our website. Included in those learning objectives will be lessons on legal writing, civil procedure, ethics. Ethics are taken incredibly serious here. One of the first assignments that every student does, taking any course that we offer, is a plagiarism agreement. We work in the legal industry. We teach and prepare people to work in the legal industry. All the work that you do must be that of your words. There's no copying and pasting around here. You can't be using something someone else did. It all must be your original work. And so the first assignment is a full disclosure on the expectations at CLS. You will have lessons on legal citation, evidence, torts, contracts, legal research. All of that is included in the course. In that online, whether you're doing the 14-week online program with classmates with specific start and end date, or you choose to do the self-paced flex format, you're going to be in our online platform. It's called Moodle. If you've ever taken an online course, things like Blackboard, Canvas, names you may be familiar with, Moodle is very similar. In fact, Moodle's actually easier to use than some of those other platforms. Very user-friendly, lots of tools in there. We do have recorded video lectures that are uploaded. When those do become available in your course, it doesn't matter what time you watch them, but it matters that you do. So make sure you do. The videos are there. You can start, you can stop them, you can rewind, you can watch as many times as you want. That is entirely up to you. We also have formative assessments, which are really cool. Those are kind of like little games you can do, flashword exercises, mix and match puzzles. You can do those as many times as you want without penalty. They're designed to help you retain and understand concepts and knowledge. So pretty awesome addition in the last couple of years to that course. The paralegal certificate prepares you to be an entry-level paralegal. That we have other courses that allow you to advance your education beyond that core set of skills that you get in the paralegal certificate. We have an advanced paralegal certificate, which is comprised of 16 specialty topics of law. You see a list up on the screen right now: advanced legal research, bankruptcy, constitutional law, e-discovery, estate planning. Each and every one of those topics is a 7-week online course, all about that topic. Now, if you're pursuing our advanced certificate, you would need to take 6. Students they're available every single session. If you remember about 10 minutes back, I mentioned that our online calendar is divided into 6 7-week sessions per year. Every course that we offer is available every single session. So the next opportunity to take not only the paralegal certificate, but any one of these topics is also May 2nd. We do allow students to take up to 3 of these topics in a single term. So if you're pursuing the advanced certificate and you know you need 6, you could legitimately do 3 plus 3 and knock it out quickly, or you can take them one at a time. Or if your goal is to just get some additional specialty training in a specific area of the law, which we offer, you can certainly take 1 or 2 or 3 of these, each one would result in a digital badge that illustrates your completion and the skills obtained by taking that program. When you complete 6 or more of the topics, you would earn that advanced certificate. And for those of you who reside in the state of California, by completing the paralegal certificate and the advanced, all 6 of the advanced topics, you would be in compliance with the California Business and Professions Code 6450, which dictates how much training someone must have to work and be billed out as a paralegal. California actually has legislated regulations for the training of a paralegal. So if you reside in that state, plan to work in that state, you need to know that you must have 24 semester units of substantive legal training. The completion of our paralegal certificate and the advanced paralegal certificate will put you in compliance. If you have any additional questions about that or want to have a more detailed discussion, our enrollment counselors are certainly available to assist you. But for now, know that completion of those 2 programs will put California students in compliance. Badges. A while back, we added digital badging for all of our courses. This is like so much better than just the certificate. I mean, it's great to earn the certificate. It shows you've completed the program and people know us. They not only know Center for Legal Studies name, they know CLS, and definitely, I guarantee you, your employers, future employers, past, they all know the BARBRI name. So your certificate's going to show that, but a digital badge does even more. It allows you to add that to your LinkedIn profile or your resume, any social platforms. Indeed, the digital badge lets someone click into it and not only see you completed the course, but they can drill down into each and every skill you obtained by taking the course. So it's really pretty awesome. We've got some extra videos and additional information on badging. That's also something that our enrollment counselors are really well versed in to help you understand the power of those badges and how to use those after you've completed training here. What kind of jobs are you going to look for and what does it look like out there in the real world? You know, paralegal, everybody knows they work in law firms. That's a given. What a lot of people don't know is how transferable this skill set is. Paralegals literally work everywhere. In real estate, they work for state and county agencies. Every major corporation has got a legal department. They hire paralegals. Forensics that do research, they work for libraries, they work for education organizations, healthcare organizations, insurance companies, you name it, there are opportunities. As far to go as, say, like car dealerships, they need people to do contract work. They've got a legal department. They hire paralegals. This is something that no matter what your passion may be, in whatever industry it may be, there can be a fit for this skill set. And by gaining expertise in one or another field, you're transferable into other industries. And you can always, we've been here for 42 years, we're not going anywhere. So we just talked a moment ago about all those specialty topics. Let's say you were working in a firm that did family law and divorces and child custody suits, things like that, and you wanted to move to a bankruptcy firm. You could come and pick up one extra topic. You wanted to go work for an insurance company. Maybe you want to add one of our other courses. After you've been in a law firm, maybe you want to look at doing legal investigation. We've got a course for that, or personal injury. There's an opportunity to take these skills and transfer them in lots of different places. And the best thing is, once you complete a program, develop those skills, you own them. No one can ever take them away from you. In addition to working in all those different industries, now post-pandemic, virtual paralegals are more well received than ever before. This enables you to do legal documents from home, work from home. A lot of us got the advantage to work from home, and it was fabulous. They want to continue. They are not interested in going back into an office. There's a lot to be said for having a career and obtaining a life-work balance at the same time. So working from home may be the answer for you. If you'd like more information about becoming a virtual paralegal, we can certainly discuss that with you as well with our enrollment counselors. But the paralegal certificate is going to provide you with the core skills you need to do that, in addition to perhaps some specialty topics depending on where your particular interests may lie. Legal document preparer is a designated title that exists in both California and Arizona. Legal document preparers are able to complete certain functions without the supervision of an attorney preparing legal documents. You would need to register in your local jurisdiction and become a certified legal document preparer, but they are going to have educational requirements before you can even apply for that designation, and those are going to match up with the California Business and Professions Code. So if you have no other training, if you do not have the years of experience, you're going to want to complete our paralegal certificate and the advanced paralegal certificate. That's 6 topics to qualify in California or Arizona to be an LDP, a legal document preparer. Earning potential. This is across the board, 12% between now and the year 2030. That is much faster than the national average. The median salary, $52,900 plus benefits. There are, cost of living differences. You're obviously going to make more if you are working in New York City versus Iowa, or more in LA versus Denver. California is higher. There's all these different industries also have a little bit different pay scale, but the median is going to be $52,900, which plus benefits is a strong starting and reasonable salary. How do you get enrolled? First of all, you're going to pick which course you want. You're here with me today, so I'm presuming you're interested in the paralegal certificate course. You would find that on our website, and then you would need to select one of our college or university partners. At CLS, we work with accredited institutions. The sampling of school names that you see before you is that, it's a sampling. We currently work with more than 150 college and universities nationwide. We work through their continuing and professional education departments. As I stated earlier, these are open enrollment courses. Every single school is an accredited institution. They vet our programs on an annual basis. We deliver the training for them. The certificate that you earn upon completion is issued by the school that you designate when you register. It is our recommendation that if we have a partner school where you are living, where you intend to be working, that's a wise choice for you to make. They're going to issue your certificate. That's going to be recognizable for your new, recognizable by your new employer that you got your training locally. Everything can be purchased directly on our website at legalstudies.com. The tuition for this course, whether you take the 14-week, delivered in 2 7-week sessions online program with classmates, tuition's $18.95. If you choose to take the flex program and be self-paced, still in an instructor-led, but have that 6-month timeline to get it done, $18.95. If you plan to go to the live lecture class that's starting in July, where you are on Zoom for all the clock hours and training this program delivers, tuition, $18.95. The format does not change the tuition. It does not change the books. There are 6 required textbooks for this course, regardless of which format you take it in. Those books, if you purchase them through us, are going to run you right about $400. The pricing's competitive. We've shopped it out. There's a couple books that we actually publish in-house, so you'd be hard pressed to find them elsewhere. However, in the bookstore on our website, we publish the ISBN number. If you want to shop the book out somewhere else, my advice to you is check the ISBN number. Make sure that you are getting the right book and the right edition. If you buy them through us, we guarantee we're going to send you the right ones, and we'll drop ship them to your door, all in one lump sum. The Westlaw access, that's $89. It is access into the online law library system. We're going to have assignments and tools and training for how to do professional legal research. That's a critical element in your skill set to go out and do this job. So we will train you hands-on with Westlaw. We have many payment options at CLS. Upon checkout, after you've got everything in the cart, you can certainly choose to go through and just pay with a credit card in one lump sum, then let your budget dictate how you pay that back. You could use one of our payment plan options. We work with Affirm. We also work with PayPal. Those will both enable you to take your tuition and your books and break it up into anywhere between 3 and 18-month payments. And we have a few other options available that vary by partner school. If you're interested in one of those, you can certainly speak with our enrollment counselors. You can call for personal assistance. We'll walk you through every step if you'd like. And you can do that between the hours of 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Our number is 1-800-522-7737. You can send us an email to info@legalstudies.com. Someone will respond to you. We have a chat tool on our website. You can also go directly to the website at legalstudies.com. Emily, have you got any questions that maybe we'll answer live here for our folks in the audience?
Yes, let's get to them. So first question we wanted to review was some people were asking, and I know Stephanie mentioned, we wanted to show you how to navigate our website to find both our partner schools as well as the syllabus for this course. So if you go to legalstudies.com, both of these are under the About CLS section. And you'll see a variety of options to click on. You can click on see frequently asked questions, more about the payment options Stephanie talked about. And on there is the syllabi for both this course and all of the course CLS offers. You can also click on the Partner Schools button and either navigate by the map or by state to find a partner school in your area. If you have any further questions about that, just let us know. The first question we have is, let's see. A lot of people interested in the online flex format. Can you clarify, so you don't need to wait until a certain date to enroll? When you enroll in that, when can you start?
Once you can enroll at any time. You do not have to wait for any kind of upcoming date. When you enroll, we'll process your paperwork likely same day if you do it during the week. If you submit your registration on a weekend via our website, on your own, then we'll get to it first thing Monday morning. So next business day, but the clock starts ticking as soon as you register and you are able to start immediately. We send out your course access and you have 6 months to complete the training and you move at your own pace in Flex. You do not need to wait to start. In fact, we rolled out the Flex format in January. And since then, we have had paralegal students starting literally every day since January with the Flex format.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. Someone is asking if they are able to work in a different state once they get their certificate. What's your recommendation there on what school they should enroll with?
If you know for a fact you're going to be moving in short order to a different state, then by all means, you may want to select a partner school from that next state you're going to be living in. But if you're moving later, or if an unexpected move comes up, that does not invalidate your training. Once you complete this program, those skills are yours. You own them. And paralegal is an unregulated profession. The course is taught on a federal level. So those skills that you obtain in completing this program are transferable nationwide. The assignments that students do, those are based on your personal jurisdiction. So there are some state to state differences. There are jurisdictional differences. You will be using your jurisdiction when you complete an individual assignment. But the core skills that you need, those are going to be good no matter where you go. If you are going to be working, in one state for a while, then you're going to stay there, then you would use that jurisdiction when you complete your assignments. 2 years, 3 years down the road, you don't need to retake the program. You're going to, just the same way you're going to go to a new post office and a new bank and change your address and everything else, you're going to upskill and learn some new things for the new jurisdiction on the job. But your basic skills and your experience are things that never leave you.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. Can you talk a little bit about what the certificate that is earned at the end of the program is? Does it say the name of the school? Does it say CLS? And how is that delivered?
Certificates of completion are issued by the school you designate when you register. It's going to have the name of the course on it, potentially the clock hours of the course. It's going to have the dates in which you took the course, and it's going to have the brand and logo of that school. Some schools add the BARBRI name to the certificates, others do not. It doesn't matter one way or another. The BARBRI name is the most respected legal education name in the industry. So it's nice to have our name on there, but it's going to be issued by the school. So it will absolutely have their name. Whether that's Cal State or Texas A&M or whichever school it's going to be that you choose, that's what's going to be on that document.
Great, thank you, Stephanie, and thank you all for the great questions we're getting. Again, you can put them in the Q&A feature below. Let's see, next question. Can you break down again an example of how you can take the advanced paralegal topics after you complete the core course?
Sure. This is something I didn't mention earlier. So whomever answered this question or asked this question, thank you, because I want to point this out. In order to take any of the advanced certificates, we do have a prerequisite, and that is that you've completed the paralegal. You've got to have that foundation. So paralegal certificate first, then advanced. If you have, a couple years experience working in the field as a paralegal, then we're going to waive that prerequisite. But so once you've completed your paralegal certificate, you're absolutely able to move on to those advanced topics. And every single topic, all 16 of them, are available every session. We have 6 online sessions per year, and students are allowed to take them 1, 2, or 3 at a time in a single 7-week session. In order to earn the advanced certificate, you need to take 6. Most of our California students, you already know that's a requirement for you. They want to get it done quickly, so they do 3 + 3. If you want to take it slow, do them 1 at a time, skip a session, do a couple, skip a session, you can do that. It's all up to you, and you have the flexibility to schedule those as you choose. If your goal is to complete all 6, you do have 12 months to get 6 completed. So you want to pay attention to that. Timeline does run out, but there's a lot of flexibility. You can do them fast, you can do them slow, you can skip around. It's entirely up to you. And if you're looking to just take 1 or 2 or a couple of topics to expand your knowledge base and your skill set, then they're available every single term. You're still going to be maxed out at 3 in a single session because, again, it's definitely bears repeating. We want you to be successful. So we know that more than 3 is an overload, and we won't allow you to do that. But if you did well in your paralegal certificate, then you're going to do just fine taking 3. if you kind of struggled and, you know, life was getting pretty stressful, you might want to scale back to 2. If you're literally pulling your hair out and struggling to complete that first program, 1 at a time is probably the way to start that second program off. But you'll figure that out as you go. And we've got administrative help, technical support, and enrollment counselors to help you. We encourage you to communicate with them.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. And I know we went over the cost for the paralegal certificate course, but we did not go over the cost for the advanced paralegal course. So I do just want to point out on our website, if you go to courses and advanced paralegal certificate course, you can find that information. But Stephanie, can you give a quick overview of how that cost breakdown works?
Absolutely. Each one of those topics in a standalone fashion is $550 tuition. And most of them only require 1 textbook. We use a nutshell series, so it's somewhere around $45 a book. Couple topics don't have books at all, so you don't have to spend extra money there. And there's a couple that might have some more expensive books, but the majority of them just use 1. So that's $550 per topic. And if you do all 6, that would be $3,300. But if you register for all 6 up front, we do have a discount bundled rate where you can do it for $3,000. So again, if you want further information on that, please reach out to some of our staff. They're going to be happy to assist.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. What can someone expect with the flex option? Can you reiterate again how the, oh, I see what they're asking how they can interact with the instructor when they're doing the flex option. Can you clarify that?
The flex option classes are instructor-led, just like our traditional online is. So the same email communication tool and chat functions that are available in the online format are available for the flex students as well. They're using the same platform. The difference is they're not in a class where there's 30 other students on the exact same track that they are. Traditional online, we group students into classes where we cap out at about 35, 40 students max, and then doesn't mean we don't have room for you. We would. When we fill a section, we simply open another and another and another, but we keep those on traditional online classes small. The flex is going to use the exact same online platform, but you are in a class by yourself. So any tools that are in the traditional online, you're going to have in the flex. So that, and it's still going to be instructor-led. You've got a dedicated instructor, so you can email them. All the instructors, they're busy working attorneys, high-ranking paralegals that have got 10 years experience plus teaching experience, and they are current in the field. That's key to remember. They are currently working too. So they may have a case, they've got office hours, they've got a job just like you do. So the email tools are there, and there's a reasonable amount of turnaround time for them to respond to you. But at the beginning of any relationship with the instructor, that's at the beginning when you start your course, they are going to let you know when they've got dedicated office hours and what their schedule may be, so that if you've got questions and things that you're looking for a quicker answer, you're going to know when they are more readily available. If you need something like a phone call or want to set up an appointment like a Zoom meeting or something, they do that as well. By appointment, like any college professor. You're not just going to be able to walk up to them on the street and, you know, go through your questions. You're going to need to set an appointment. It's the same way here.
Great, thank you, Stephanie. We have just a couple minutes left, but I think we have time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions. Looking at some of the questions people submitted upon registration, we had a number of people who are considering going to law school one day, but wondering if this course would be a good place to start. Is that something people consider doing?
Absolutely. You know, paralegals work for attorneys. If that's your end goal, is to become an attorney, the paralegals do a lot of the work for attorneys. And I was always taught that if you plan to supervise others, you need to know how to do that job yourself. You're going to become a much better attorney if you start off as a paralegal. Not only that, but law school's expensive. This is a place where you can earn a good living and network, get your foot in the door, and be on the ground and, you know, really get a feel for, is that what you want to do? That law school investment is a big decision. Working as a paralegal first is either going to make you decide, yes, this is definitely where I plan to move next, or some people, you know, they're happy using the paralegal training as their step into a new career, and that is their career. They don't want to go on to law school, but we have many students that do, and this is an excellent stepping stone. So a very natural path for those of you that want to pursue law school in the future.
Great. Thank you, Stephanie. With that, we're going to close out the webinar here. Thank you to everyone for attending today. If you have any further questions we did not get to, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Our contact information is back on the screen. You can learn more and enroll all on legalstudies.com. You can email us or call us. And as Stephanie mentioned during the day, we also have chat available on our website. Our enrollment counselors are ready to help you, and they'll be available even right after this webinar if you want to give us a call. We will be sending out the video recording of this webinar if you would like to watch it back. So look out for that in your email inbox by the end of day tomorrow. Like we mentioned, our next traditional online course session begins on Monday, May 2nd, but you can also start the course ASAP with our online flex option. We hope that you all have a great day, and a special thank you to Stephanie for your time today.
Thank you, and thank all of you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in class. Have a great day.